Good evening once again to all you wonderful people on social media. This is your number 7, Lester Weatherspoon, coming to you once more on this Tuesday evening with the Lester Real Estate Investment Program. This is an educational program just to educate the public on the real estate process. How to sell your home, how to buy a home, how to prepare to buy a home, and all that good stuff. So this is what the program is all about, and we're always glad to have you. Thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to join us on our program. We really appreciate it, and we're always glad to have you around. Always, I ask you, if you know anybody who thinking about buying or selling, please share this link with them or share the program with them and invite them to be a part of the program. We really highly appreciate that. Or just click on the link below and let me know, and I can personally reach out to them to tell them more about the program and maybe have a schedule appointment with them and meet them one-on-one and talk with them. All depends how you want to go. But whatever the situation is, I'll be glad to meet with you or be with somebody you may know that's thinking about buying or selling their home. So glad to have you, and it's always good to be with you all to educate you about what's the whole real estate market looking like. Now, for the past time, we've been talking about first-time home buyer, here, there, yonder. But there are also first-time home sellers. Some people have bought their homes, but they have never sold before. People have bought a home, they've been in it for now 5, 7, 10 years, and they have not sold. Now they're thinking about, since it's a seller's market, now they're thinking about selling, but they don't know how the whole process works. So today, just for keeping company with some people, we're talking about, because some people are on the fence right now, hesitating as to whether to sell or not. And some want to know what the whole process look like, the selling process. So today we decided to just do this program to educate homeowners who thinking about selling their home, about how the home selling process work. So this program is all about first-time home sellers. That's what the program about today. Educating first-time home sellers. So, first-time home sellers, welcome. We're glad to have you. And I'll just give you some tips on how to go about selling your home as a first-time home seller. So you can really educate you, so you can be able to make some informed decision. Now for most homeowners that I know I come across, the first thing that comes to their mind is, what the whole process look like? What the selling process look like? That's the first thing they want to know. What they want to know, what all involved, how the whole thing work, But fortunately for home sellers right now, we are in a seller's market. So selling your homes, most times if you really do your homework well, it shouldn't take that long. It should go very fast, especially if you got a good realtor and who advise you exactly what to do. And then definitely you can really get top dollar for your home. Even I wrote a book on how to sell your home fast for top dollars. You can check out always on one of my previous episodes. So you can check my channel and then you see it. As a matter of fact, I got some good news. I told you before at the beginning of the year that trying to see how best we can spread it out, not only on Facebook, but we want to start our YouTube channel. We want to go on other platforms to make sure that everybody at least hear about what we're doing and at least be informed as they move forward in the process. This going weekend, I started my YouTube channel. So I'd like to invite you to please go on YouTube, type Lester Weatherspoon Realtor, and you will definitely get my YouTube channel. And I encourage you to just like and subscribe. I will appreciate it very highly. So go to the YouTube channel, tap into the search, tap in Lester Weatherspoon Realtor, and then my YouTube channel will come up. And then you can, I've recorded several videos up there already. I've uploaded several videos. I think I've about 16 or 17 videos up there, various topics. So you can check them out. And then please, I will appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to the channel. And definitely look forward to at least continue doing more and more as time go by, but we're trying to at least get it out on a YouTube channel, trying to maybe get it on TikTok, get it on Instagram, and put it out at least so everybody can be able to have an opportunity to get educated and be well informed. So if you want to continue following and get more, I encourage you to please go to YouTube, type in Lester Witherspoon Realtor, and then you will get to my channel, watch some videos, like them, the ones you like, and then subscribe to the channel. I will appreciate it very highly. Again, go to YouTube, click on the search button, type in Lester Witherspoon Realtor, and then you'll find my channel, Lester Witherspoon channel, the Realtor here channel. And then you can watch some advice videos you want. And then also, I encourage you to please just subscribe to my channel, and you'll keep abreast with everything that's going on and keep well informed with the activities regarding real estate. All right. We'll be telling you more about as time go by about my YouTube channel and other platforms that we'll be airing from. So, but for now, go to YouTube and please like and subscribe. I will appreciate it highly. But today is first-time home sellers. What to do if you want to sell your home fast. All right. So what we talk about for first-time home seller, we encourage you for first-time home sellers. You gotta first you want to know. Look for a good realtor. I encourage you, find a good realtor. Find a good realtor who at least versed with the local area, your area, know exactly what's happening in the area, know exactly what all the ups and downs, know exactly what all entails in that area. Because real estate is all about location. Location. And where you located, that's how you gotta be. The realtor needs to know and be informed with the activities in that area. So you get a good realtor who are really well versed and know what's happening. They can really, be on top of things for you as you make up your mind to sell your property. So get a good realtor who's well informed about the local area in which your property is located, and then you can take it from there. Now, we get a good realtor, that should take you a long way, because a good realtor, and again, a good. Don't just talk to the first realtor you find. Some people go through referrals. You have seen your friend, your cousin, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother selling the home. It went well, it went fine. You can ask them, who sold your home? And they can refer you to the realtor too. Or you yourself, you go and do your own search on the internet and try to interview realtors and find out which one can have the best plan to sell your home, and decide which one you want to go with. So that's the first thing to do, trying to find a good realtor. And you got to decide whether you want to go through referrals based on others who have sold their home, maybe a bit of family or friends that sold their home fast, or you want to go on the internet and do your own research to find a good realtor. It's up to you. You can do it either way you want to find it, but find a good realtor. Now, once you have a good realtor, then you should interview the realtor so he can let you know how the whole process works and how he will go about selling your home. He needs to tell you, and that's what I call a listing presentation. In the process, we call it listing presentation. So a realtor should hold a listing presentation with you. He will present to you the whole process of how he will go about selling your home. So we interview about 2-3 realtors, and then the one that really suits you and what you like, then you go with that realtor. Or if you know somebody I say who sold a home very fast, and a relative or friend that refer you to a realtor, again, just you have to have a session with that person at least to get an idea of how do you go about handling your own property, and then at least you have an idea, because you need to know how the whole process will work and what that realtor will be doing for you. You need to know that. So it's important to make sure you do that. So get a realtor, do that listing presentation, let him educate you exactly what you'll be doing for your property, to get your property sold, and then you can be well informed knowing how you'll move forward with the selling of your home. So now after you have hired a realtor to work for you in selling your home, now you need to be straight up with a realtor. You can know that something is wrong with your property and try to hide it from the realtor. That's not good. That's not legal. That's not right. And it's not proper. You have to be very straight up and open with your realtor. Let him know if The dishwasher not working, make sure you let him know so they can see how we can do. Because you need to prepare your house to put it on the market. So if anything wrong with the property, you need to let the realtor know upfront. Yeah. So you need to disclose anything that's wrong with your property. Please disclose it to your realtor so you can work on it and make sure you get things organized so you can know how to move forward with the property. Because if you want to sell your property, you need to prepare that property to be sold. You have lived in the property sometimes be 10 years. You can't just take it and put it on the market. You got to prepare it to put it on the market. When you got it, everything was functioning well. After 10 years, some of the things, the lifespan are expiring. You need to know. Because trust me, if you don't tell them up front and you don't work on it up front, if you accept an offer, that buyer will be inviting a home inspector. And the duty of the home inspector is to come and inspect every aspect of that home to find out if everything is functioning properly. Everything is functioning properly. Everything is working well in that property. So it's better to do it up front to avoid all that delay and all that hazard than to wait until that time. Because I have encountered it recently. I had a client who, these people, the house was looking so beautiful. The property was looking so beautiful. They did a complete renovation. It was a rehab property. They renovated that property so well. You see that property, you just think, oh, this property is ready to move in and everything is fine. But after we signed and got a ratified contract, we invited the home inspector to come check that property out. The home inspector came with 2 pages full of complaints. That discouraged my client completely. I'm telling you. I mean, every little thing that he could find, he came up with. I was like, oh my God. And guess what? That deal fell through. It didn't go through. It didn't work. Because there were a lot of things that needed to be repaired. The seller was not prepared to do it. And my client decided not to move forward. They couldn't agree, come to one agreement. And that's very key. So if the seller and buyer can come to one agreement, that deal will fall through. It will not work. Because normally when we do the home inspection, and the home inspector tell you give your client a copy of the report, the buyer will send it to the listing agent. The home inspection is done. This is the report, and these are the things that the home inspector came up with. So they'll go through it to see whether the buyer will do all or will do some, and you gotta discuss all that. So if you really want your house to go fast, you gotta make sure you do your homework well. You see? But fortunately for a seller's market, sometimes people waive the home inspection and all that. But again, your house can be in top condition, make it look very good, and then some people waive all that, and then you get off the hook. But 9 out of 10 times they will do a home inspection, and you have to do that repairs, or that buyer will not move forward. They got to go back on the drawing board, look for new offers, and all that thing there. So it's always good to be straight up front and make sure at least you repair your house properly to put on the market so you can be going through all that up and down. Now, once you be straight up, then you got to decide how much to put your property on the market for. So you got to know the fair market value of your property. How many houses going for in that area, and how much you put your house on the market for. So you want to make sure your realtor should do a nice report for you and show you compare apples to apples. This house, because what happened? You got 5 houses on the market that are similar to yours. See how much they went for, how much they were sold for, how much they were on a contract for, and then let you know these are the properties that went. This is how much they were sold for, and this is how much I would recommend you sell your property for. He cannot decide. Your realtor can decide. You have to make that final decision how much to put that property on the market for. He can only advise you, he can only tell you, he can only encourage you, but the final decision is yours. Yes. So it's important that you have that session with your realtor, and let him give you go over the numbers with you giving you the fair market value of that area, of the properties in that area, so you can decide how much to put your property on the market for. So once you decide and agree on a price, then the house, then you're ready to move forward to list the property now. And in listing the property, you gotta prepare to list that property. That means you gotta make sure you do your housework. Well, I will encourage you, if the doors are damaged, make sure you fix the door, repair the doors. You have the windows if it's damaged, prepare the windows. If anything, prepare everything. If the house you've been in for a long time, show all the walls are dirty, paint it up. Make sure you have it in good condition so it can go fast for top dollars. It will not stay long in the market. But if you do not prepare your house, so now you put it on the market in spring, it will still at the fall and winter. It will still not sell because it was not appealing, it was not attractive. People came and they didn't see the value of it, and then they didn't buy it. Because if you want to buy a house, you got to make sure the house is decluttered, because you will not live over 5-10 years. I know you have accumulated a lot of junk. So the people need to see the beauty of the house. So you got to declutter the house. You got to, and when you paint the house, as I told you before in the previous episode, paint it with light colors. Don't paint it with dark gray or some kind of. Paint it with light ivory, cream. Look, that it brings out the beauty of the house. Just like I continue to look at. You see? So make sure the house is well renovated and prepared to put on the market. You want the house on the market now, then you got to start preparing. Especially if the house is vacant, the realtor will start, you advertise it on all this, you let you know what you're doing. You should put office as many seconds as possible, and then you start having showings, people coming to see your house. Yes. And people come, they do sign in, sign out, and all that thing. And then from there now, you will receive some offers coming in. Then your buyer that you have need to at least do a summary of each of the offer that he has received, have a session with you to go over all the offers, because he's obligated to share with you all offers that he has received. It's not your decision to make or his decision to make. It's your decision to make which offer to accept for your property. So every offer that agent receives, he ought to bring all to you, review all to you, and to speed up things, he ought to do a summary of each offer that he received. And then he'll give you the highlights, the key things, what the price is, what kind of lender they're using, what kind of any contingencies. You know, all those kind of things that you know exactly. And then from there, you can make an informed decision as to which offer is the best offer to move forward with. Yes. And once you accept an offer, then the next thing is to start doing a home inspection. Then that's when it starts getting taken, because you're getting a home inspector to come to check your property to see whether it's in good condition to move forward with that deal. So if you're not doing your homework well, if that property is not done well, Mr. Seller or Madam Seller, that deal will not close. Or it can close if you're willing to do the repairs that his home inspector will identify and say, these are the things that need to be done. You're willing to do it, and then once you can do it, then you move forward. The deal can move forward and close. But if the home inspector said these are the items that need to be fixed, repaired, and all that stuff, or replaced, and you say, no, I can't do it, and the buyer saying, well, if you can't do it, because that one of the clauses, one of the contingencies that normally come with an offer, the home inspection contingency, that I'm making my offer, but it's based on the home inspector report, whether the house is good and to move forward with. And if that buyer is not happy with that report, and you're not willing to make the repairs, that buyer he's walking away. So you got to know that, Madam or Mr. Seller, you got to know that. So make sure that's something to take into consideration. That's something to do. And if you want to move forward, you got to do all the repairs. You got to come to agreement. Or sometimes you can negotiate and give credit and give a credit. Okay, I'm not able to do all the repairs. I will give you X number of dollars as a credit towards the damages that need to be repaired. You can negotiate that way too, and move forward with the deal. You can do that. You see. So it's all left for you how you want to move forward, how you want to handle it, and you get very close to the deal. So you can either do the repair or negotiate to give the buyer a credit, X number of dollars as a credit towards the repairs of the property, and then just to make sure that buyer agree, and then you can move forward. And once that is settled, then the bank or the lender, whoever you're getting the loan from, they will send the appraiser to come check that property out to see whether the price that you put up for that property, that property is worth it, if it's worth it. And if the appraiser come and he or she does the assessment, and they come and say, oh, this property is worth it, you got a good deal, you can move forward. If the appraiser come and say, oh, this property is above the value of what you're being offered, the buyers will be happy because they're buying the house with equity. That's a good deal. It happened before. The buyers were so excited and they ready to move forward because they're buying your house with equity in it. But the issue will happen when the appraiser does his assessment and come and say the house is going for $400,000, but the house is only worth $375,000. Then you got to get back on the drawing board, because you either got to adjust that price down to $375,000, or that buyer will not move forward with that deal. You got to come up with some agreement, you got to strike some agreement. Yep. So always pray for a appraiser that your value of your house is above the asking price or is equal to the asking price. Then you're in good business. No problem, you're moving forward. Make sure of that. So if you well prepare your house, 9 out of 10 times, when the appraiser come to do his assessment, 9 out of 10 times it will appraise. Yeah. But if you don't do your house well and you got a lot of problem, it may not appraise. I tell you now. So it happens. It happens both sides before. So make sure you do your homework well. Make sure you have your house in a very good condition. Make sure that all is intact, so that these things you will not happen. These things will be able to avoid them, and then you can move forward with that. Once you have crossed that hurdle now, then you're moving forward to closing. Then you know that you're coming to a final walkthrough. Because normally we finish all the repairs to the property, the buyer will come what you call the final walkthrough to make sure what you say you do, you have done it, to make sure. So you work to check to make sure you get a checklist, make sure everything is done correctly and everything is intact, and then once all is done, then it's time for closing. You make sure everything's set up, you set your closing date from what you agreed upon initially, and then you can move forward, and then you can either agree to meet in person to do the closing, or you can do it online. Yeah, either way you want to do it, based on all the things that are going on right now. Most people are doing the closing online. The title company will send it to the buyer, they will sign it, and they take it, send it to the seller, both sign it, and then they cross the paperwork, and then you close the property. And then you move on, and the deal is done. So these are just some key tips that I'm giving you that you need to be mindful of as you deciding to put your home on the market. Things you need to deal with, things you need to be aware about, and some of the things you need to look forward to during the process, because some of these things will come up during the home buying process, and you need to be informed, you need to be prepared, to know how to deal with them, how to handle them, how to go about them, how to go around them to make sure all goes well, that you can reach to the settlement table and do your closing and sell the house and get a new one. So these are just some tips I just stopped by, because right now it's a selling market. A lot of people putting the house on the market right now. It's springtime, people putting the houses on the market, and some people want to know exactly what they're getting into. So I just thought to let you know what to expect as a first-time home sellers. Some people have sold several houses. Some people have gotten the market before. They bought a condo, they upgraded, got a townhome, they upgraded, they got a single-family home, and all that. So some of them very familiar with the process and what to expect, what not to expect. Some people have been in the house, they have never sold before, and this will be their first time selling. So I decided to just do this video today to educate those who have been selling for the first time, what to expect as a first-time home seller, what to expect as you decide to put your house on the market to sell as a very first-time home seller. So I hope this program has been of some help to you. I hope you learned something. If you didn't learn anything, just feel free to call me or text me. My cell phone number is 302-310-0621. Again, my cell phone number is 302-310-0621. And my business phone number is 667-290-5051. Once again, my business phone number is 667-290-5051. This is your number 7, Lester Weatherspoon, saying bye for now. Hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the week. Share the program. And also, as I told you at the beginning of the program, to those of you who just signing in, that I've started my YouTube channel. And I encourage you to please go on YouTube, click the search button, type in Lester Weatherspoon Realtor. My channel, my page will come up. And I encourage you to please subscribe and please like some of the videos that you watch and like. But please subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it very, very highly. So, bye for now. Take care, and I look forward to see you again next Tuesday and many, many more days and weeks to come. So, I'm signing off for now, but I will definitely I look forward to hearing from you. I really look forward to hearing, and I look forward to some of your referrals. I'll be glad to work with them. I will do my best to treat them like family, just how I will treat you as family. So take care, and I look forward to hearing from you and working with you.